other than a disc that does nothing now because I have 300 pictures of Pepe on there.
Okay, I think it's recording, so I'm just gonna ask a couple questions. We might
Uh,
stay on track with the questions, or we might
we
go off and talk about other stuff.
No, it's gonna be off the rails immediately.
Okay. Uh, First question is, what's your earliest experience with playing video games?
Well, I mean, I've been playing games since I was like 4, but it
Okay.
wasn't intelligent. It was just kind of like me playing Terraria and throwing bombs everywhere.
Hmm.
Like, ooh, he explodes things. Let's just spam click that button and hope it does. It just explodes everything. And
Okay.
that's really my earliest experience as in gaming because I can't
Hmm.
really remember past the age of 4. Well, before the age of 4. It's kind of
Okay.
just a blur.
Did a specific friend or family member introduce it to you, or did you find it by yourself, or?
It was my dad. My dad
Oh,
gave
okay.
me gave me like the good stuff.
Hmm.
So I was just sitting there like doing nothing, also having giant craters in the world. Like I had the wings, so I could like start flying around everywhere
Hmm.
and just dinking around with that. I don't even remember what I was doing other than that. I just
Okay.
had I just had bombs and wings.
Yeah. So Terraria is your first experience that you can recall.
Yeah.
So would you say that you've changed overall as your gaming expertise?
I mean, yeah, from the age of 4, I think I changed to the age of 14. I think
Yeah.
something might have changed between there.
Yeah,
Like
who would
maybe
have
one
thought?
thing. Yeah, I'm a lot better. And
Okay.
also, but the bomb thing is still the same. No, that's
Hmm.
that's still the same. I just throw bombs everywhere and hope they land.
Yeah, it's like when I played Minecraft, I would just build a giant TNT box and I
Oh
just throw a
yeah,
bunch of mobs in it and then I just let it explode and just let it lag and all my friends just were
sadism.
ticked off with me.
But you play with your friends on the same like Xbox or whatever because you wouldn't play on anything other than like an Xbox or a PS4. I don't even think PS4 had that.
Uh, I did that, and then I was also on I think I was on my friend's server. I was playing it like a year or two ago, and I did that. I actually also would used to build a house out of wood, and then we'd like put lava in it, and we'd just try to escape it for no reason.
Like how big would the house be? Like would you
We made
make
it
it?
like a three-story house out of birch wood.
Uh, I mean, it's pretty reasonable burning birch wood. So
Yeah.
I mean, all is not wrong because if you burned like oak wood, that would be a crime against humanity because you just burned some natural resources. But birch is just it's out of the picture. Let's just throw it off and
Yeah,
into
who
the
cares
cliff.
about birch?
Yeah, we can say birch,
Hmm.
spruce, acacia. Just kind of say those are okay to burn. Dark oak,
Hmm.
oak, and um, I don't know the other one if there is jungle. Jungle are not
Right.
okay to burn.
Yeah. So we seem to be talking about Minecraft and Terraria. They're in the somewhat open world dash strategy dash whatever. Would you say you have a specific favorite genre or genre you play the most?
I mean, I've been playing a lot more recently, more like shooter games, first-person shooter
Okay.
games. Like I played CS:GO recently in Valorant.
Oh yeah, I love CS:GO as well.
Yeah, CS:GO is a fun game, but it's super sweaty because everyone knows how to play because they've been playing for like 2,000 hours
Yeah.
and they have like they'll like flash out and then perfectly smoke in so that there's a one way, so you just go
Hmm.
start shooting them through
Yeah.
it and then completely dunk on everyone by their spread patterns perfect. Yeah,
Hmm.
and they're also been sitting in casual lobbies, murking on people for no reason.
Yeah. I've played a
It's,
little bit of CS:GO because I have it on this computer.
uh,
The old computer that I have that has 4 gigs of RAM and has Windows 7 on it. But yes, I've played CS:GO on it, but I
ooh,
just got it out of my out of my garage at like 2 weeks ago, and I realized I still have that, and I have Team Fortress 2 on it. So
Oh,
I've
yeah,
been playing that a lot. So
you got the two Valve games. Well, not the two Valve games, just like four.
yeah.
Because they favor Dota instead of CS:GO.
Oh
Because
yeah, Dota.
Dota is I don't play Dota, but apparently Dota is way more favored than CS:GO in like competitive
Yeah,
standpoint.
I can definitely see. I mean, I've played it like twice maybe,
I
because
don't think it's marketable to a lot of advertisers.
well, yeah. I mean, it's like one of those games you can get for free on Steam, so I thought might as well just play it.
Yeah, and then you get hacked on by in the
Yeah.
first game. I'm not kidding. I'm playing like I play in like the bigger version, like the better version, because
Hmm.
like you can pay to play in Prime. So I
Yeah.
did that, so I didn't have to deal with hackers. In the first game I played with a friend who didn't have it, because like it automatically demotes you down to that level. I got
Yeah.
immediately hacked on. Like
Wow.
this dude was shooting through walls with a G3
Hmm.
S. I don't even know how it's called, like the auto sniper on the terrorist side, and
Right.
you could tell they're hacking because they hit like three people through walls, and you're not supposed to do that on that map, man.
Yeah.
It was,
So we've definitely discussed shooters. I'm gonna guess that's one of your favorite genres, as is mine.
yeah,
Would you say you have a least favorite genre?
yeah, and that is either mobile games because most of them suck,
Okay.
or
Among
it's
Us is pretty good. I will give you
yeah,
that.
yeah. Among Us is good. I mean, like there's some like specifically good ones that are
Yeah.
like that people actually spend time on, but some of them are just cash grabs that people just put on the internet because they're like, I could put this out for $0 and
By the
people
way, I should
children
let you
could
know that this interview is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. So
yeah. I mean
if
that's
you
kind of
use, I'm joking.
yeah.
But yeah, I can see why you don't like mobile games. I think the last time I played a mobile game was like, I mean, I haven't really played Among Us. I think I played it at my friend's house like a week ago, but I should probably get into it. It'd be like the only game I would play.
Yeah, I played it like a year ago because I was like, okay, this game sounds fun. I'm like, oh yeah, this game is pretty fun, and then I
Mm-hmm.
just stopped playing because I'm like, well, there's not many people on. It's
Right.
kind of, but it's kind of fun, and I was just like, okay, I kind of forgot about it,
Okay.
and yeah, but it was a fun game when I played it.
So mobile games is probably your least favorite, or do you have any other
Yeah,
genre you would say?
I don't know what genre because like there's some because I would say I don't like the anime games
Okay.
because those things are either extremely weird or into the realm where I'm like, this is not what I want a game to be.
Yeah.
This is what other people want a game to be. But
Mm-hmm.
it's more like the P named website on that people search up in incognito mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have I'm not into anime honestly, so I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I'd say I don't like sports games very much. I mean, there's
Oh
definitely
yeah,
things like racing and Wii
those
Sports and NBA Jam, which I can enjoy those. Rocket League could also be a good example, but
yeah. Like those are pretty good examples. But then, the NBA the NBA 2K20, I don't even remember what they are.
did
It's
you
just
hear
a
that it's now $10 more on the Xbox Series X and PS5?
wait, it's $10 more. It's wait,
It's $10 more than the Xbox One and PS4 versions and PC.
why? But like why?
I don't know
Like for what reason would you make it more expensive? It's
exactly.
it's it serves no purpose. It just makes it like okay, so if you have anything other than
Hmm.
this certain thing, you have to pay more. And if actually you pay less, but if you have a certain thing, no, we're gonna make you pay more. Have fun.
Right.
And what do they even classify to like like make them pay more for?
I don't know, honestly.
It's like saying, "Oh yeah, we make our customers pay less," but it's the opposite because they're just outing one thing and saying, "Nah, it has to pay more."
Hmm. Yeah, so I'll admit, I think we both can agree. Sports games are not very good. I mean, there's definitely some gems like Madden '08. is definitely one of my favorites. I still have it for my Wii.
I don't
And
have that one.
yeah, it's still probably the best Madden game in my opinion. My cousin loves Madden 15, which I played a little bit at his place. It's pretty fun.
Uh,
Did you hear that? What?
I should say like
Oh, okay. Did you hear that NFL Madden 21 is the lowest rated game on Metacritic?
we did it, boys. We did it.
0.4 out of 10.
A 44 out of 10. That's surprising. Like it's a surprise. It's the lowest Madden game, right? Because I guarantee there's got to be something else that's lower.
There's
But it's-
nothing lower. Do you know what Big Rig's Over the Road Racing is?
Wait, what is it?
Oh, it's a game where you like drive a truck, but the other and it's a race, but the other truck doesn't move, and you can drive through all the buildings, and you can drive underneath
That
the
one.
bridge. You go
Bro.
backwards in reverse. No, you go faster in reverse. Sorry.
Bro, this is that game. The game where it's just dumb and
Yeah.
nothing works as it's supposed to, like, at all. Physics just goes out the window. Nothing here matters anymore.
Yeah. If I could be honest, a genre that I personally don't like, I know a lot of people do, is turn-based RPGs. I'm not a huge fan, but
this is kind of what Fire Emblem is. I played it a little bit,
yeah,
and I couldn't get into it because I'm like, this is too annoying. It's too annoying, and I don't like it. It's
they're
just
too
grindy.
repetitive to me.
It's too grindy, too repetitive. It's kind of like it bores me out like way too quickly for me to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And like also it's grindy and annoying. So you have to like kind of balance everything out here, and it doesn't balance out well for me. So I just have to kind of like, no, I'm not playing that game.
Yeah. The only turn-based RPG I personally ever enjoyed was South Park: The Stick of Truth, which
yeah.
Did you ever play that?
No, I haven't played it, but I've seen it.
Yeah. I think it's like $6 on Steam, or I can maybe let you. Do you have an Xbox 360?
I don't have an Xbox 360. I have an Xbox One.
Okay, I can maybe lend you my copy when we get back into school. But yeah.
I maybe will play it, but it depends on.
You can probably beat the game in like 8 hours total. So it's a relatively short game. You could probably. I'm gonna guess you game like one.
I mean, that's like one day. That's like one day, maybe 2 days if I'm like really lazy on it.
Yeah. I don't blame you for being lazy on it. So. Speaking of that game, what?
I'm searching it up, but I'm like, but the new one's coming out. Oh, it's $29.99 for the Steam version.
Huh. Didn't know that.
Yeah, the 71 for the new one and the old and the other one.
Wow.
Yeah.
So,
have it open.
Speaking of that game, it's a game I've been playing a lot during the quarantine. I played it twice because I had nothing else to do. Would you say that there are some specific games that you had enough time to play through?
I mean, I don't really play through story-based games anymore. I used to play through a lot more of them, but like once I beat the story once of like a game I really loved, there was nothing afterwards. So I'm like, okay, that's sad because I can't explore through the story more. Because I played Pokemon when I was like younger.
Right.
Like I played Black 2, you know that one? So I was like, I really like the game. I played through, I'm like, okay, cool. But then I came back to it like later, like I think just a year ago, I beat it again.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, dang, I can't get anything like any of the rare legendaries because they have exclusives that run. So they like run exclusive legendaries that you can get at that time, or those like link trading where you can trade to get like the other game exclusives. And I missed everything on that because I replayed it later and I couldn't get it. So it was just kind of sad.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see your perspective. So you haven't really been playing story-based, but you've been playing a lot of games, I would presume.
Yeah, because I'm looking through the most story-based game I have, and it's Maybe Super Bernie World, and I played like 100 hours into it because
Wow.
not 100 hours, not 100 minutes. Yeah, I'm not that much of a nerd.
Okay.
But oh no, Terraria. Terraria is the one most
Oh
I've,
yeah.
I've that's the one. But
hmm
Super Bernie World's a hard second.
Yeah, I've also been playing Xbox 360 Minecraft because I remembered I had that downloaded on it.
uh yeah, I've been playing Minecraft a lot, but it's more server
Right.
based. So it's less beating
hmm
the Ender Dragon and more dinking around while also
Yeah.
talking to people online.
hmm
Yeah.
So, are there any games that you're looking forward to by the end of the year or 2021?
I really don't know yet because I don't really know about games until they come out
Right.
because I don't care enough to look at like, oh wow, what's coming out?
hmm
Cool. I think I'm really hoping that there is like because I do like Pokemon still, and I want
hmm
to like have the new game actually be good
Yeah.
because it was completely awful because it was an unfinished game that
You're
they
talking
put
about
out for
Pokemon
full.
Snap, I'm gonna guess.
No, I'm talking about the no Pokemon. Let's go and Eve. Let's go Pokemon like
Oh
the
no, I was
Pikachu and
talking
Eevee
about
one.
Let's Go Pikachu.
Yeah, that one.
Or
That's
yeah, that
that
one
one was
I do
unfinished.
not like that game at all.
That one was unfinished also, but the
Yeah.
newest one, Sword and Shield, is
Oh yeah.
unfinished, and then they put DLC after it. It's like okay, let's think about what the formula for the past like 20 years has been. It's been we make a Pokemon game, we put some little extra stuff afterwards so the people keep playing after the game's over and they can
Yeah.
keep doing some stuff, and then we say the game's over and we also keep the world decks in there. And then this game they're like, okay, what can we do to spice it up, guys? Let's just remove the Pokemon decks. All the Pokemon are
hmm
gone. You have to lock them between a paywall.
Yeah.
This time we put a DLC afterwards because we have an unfinished game here and we got to get it done. So we got to put a paywall to get to the actual good part, like the end part of the game.
hmm
And let's say we also make it so that you had to wait for all the Pokemon to come back, even through that paywall. So then that everything works in perfect harmony so that we get the most money,
hmm
all the money. And then Nintendo laughs their way all the way to the bank in Sweden because or some
Yep.
other country that is offshores where they don't have to pay their money to the U.S. government.
Yep. So, are you gonna stick with PC, or are you thinking about other consoles coming out by November?
I'm probably gonna keep on PC for now
I don't blame you.
because like if you buy a new console, then like in 2 years they're just gonna be outdated, and then you're gonna be like,
Right.
okay, cool, now I have to buy this new one, and also
Mhm.
for this console I just bought, now I have to pay for this online subscription
Right.
so I can go play online games with my friends,
Yeah,
which is
I can see your perspective with that. I mean, Nintendo, at this point, I think Nintendo consoles are going to be the only ones I'd buy because they're the only ones that have like the unique
yeah,
games.
they're more unique games. PlayStation and Xbox are just kind of just the same thing, but people
Right.
are getting angry over it because they've played one since they were five, and the other person also played the other one since they were five. So
Yeah.
they're just sitting there yelling at each other while also breathing heavily next
hmm
to their screen, saying, "He likes a PlayStation. He's a heathen. Get him out of here. Get him off of Twitter. Get him off of every social media."
Yeah. I mean, I would mostly would game on PC if I could if I could just be not lazy enough to actually build me one. But I probably
Bruh.
will build one within the next year or so. But
Honestly, that is a good idea
yeah.
to build a PC because, like, those things, you do have to research, though. You do have to research
Right,
because,
I understand that part. I mean,
because
my cousin has like a $700 PC. It's a beast, but
yeah, because like 1,500 is like it can 1,500. like it's maybe $2,000, is
Mm-hmm.
guaranteed good enough for almost any game,
Yeah.
literally. So you don't really need more than that. But if
Mm-hmm.
you're going like $1,000 is still a pretty good PC, like overall.
Right.
It works. It's gonna work not as well as like that $2,000 PC who can run
Yeah.
that can run like Doom Eternal at max graphics with the hardest difficulty on.
I don't even care about that stuff, honestly.
Yeah, because probably just gonna play like I forget what your the game the game that came out like a long time ago. That
Yeah, but do you really think I want to play StarCraft with ray
oh
tracing?
yeah. I want to play StarCraft on max graphics. Let's do it,
Yeah,
guys.
RTX on, and it's just like, I don't know, Veggie Tales with ray tracing. I can't wait to see that in focus.
It's
Yeah.
perfect use of ray tracing.
So you say that there's no specific games that you're looking forward to coming out?
No, I'm actually gonna look over here and then see if I have anything
Yeah.
to look forward to. Um, yeah, no, I don't really see
Yeah.
much. Wait, there's a Spelunky too?
Huh.
The hell?
If I could be honest, there is one I've been kind of looking forward to, and it's been for 2 years. It's Cyberpunk 2077.
That one, people said that one's good, and I haven't been hyped for it because
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if that's the first game overall or it's like the continuation because I
Right.
haven't seen anything about it.
Yeah.
But it's I think it looks pretty good, and I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if other people say it's gonna be pretty good, they better not overhype it because otherwise
Yeah.
the game's gonna die.
Yeah. And then there's also Miles Morales Spider-Man for the PS5, which is the only thing that makes me look at the PS5 with envy. It is Miles Morales
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
That kind of does like say, okay, cool, that's one of the games that's pretty good over there. But also, Xbox better make sure that it's the only game that is good over there, and make sure every game on their console is runs perfectly and like is almost is pretty amazing because like they're losing the console wars right now.
Well, yeah,
Between
because they have no exclusives because they'll port all their games to PC.
yeah, they really just need to like hoard some games that are good, but like at least move some games that are like not going to be as popular to PC because like why not split the profits for one of them but then keep the exclusives on one console so that you have to buy this expensive console because why would you ever think of not making people buy a console for a game?
Right.
Because it's like I'm gonna have to explain it to a company how to do their job because
Yeah.
that's what every other company is doing. Why not?
Mhm.
Why not you?
Yeah. I definitely see that.
It's like saying to the oil company, why are you not selling your oil at higher prices? Please just sell it at higher prices. You're gonna go out of business because you're selling it so low.
Okay. Yeah. So, what do you think of Stadia? Just a quick question.
From what I've heard from you guys laughing at it and then me laughing at it afterwards because it sounds so awful, it's awful. It
Yeah.
sounds awful. It
Google's
just
like completely dropping it. Like the next Chromecast that's coming out, because that's how it's streamed on a TV. They're not even including support for it. So
they already
they're
dropped
just like
support.
they just
They
accepted
already
it as a failure.
they just already dropped support. Like because Google's trying to expand to every market. They have
Well, yeah,
they're trying to get every market through the tech industry.
yeah.
And
It's like remember Google Glass?
oh
Yeah,
that
exactly.
that yeah, they're trying to get like every single place. Like eventually they're gonna start rivaling Tesla by making their own cars and then calling them Google cars, and then they'll be like completely energy efficient. And also
Yeah.
you can use Google Stadia in the cars.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't want Google Stadia in your own car?
So, do you think cloud gaming is the future, or do you think it will probably be PC?
Cloud gaming isn't like it's in like consoles or
Cloud gaming is basically like the way Stadia is, it's a giant
Oh,
like
that
server that like basically has online. You can stream it onto any device. I know that Microsoft's
mm,
trying to do something Xbox related with that, but Stadia is pretty much all we have at this point.
yeah, I think PC gaming is still gonna survive
Yeah.
for a long time. There's not gonna be a death in my
Hmm.
lifetime, I don't think.
Yeah.
But I think it might die eventually.
I think
But
Xbox is gonna end in like at least the next decade.
if it doesn't do something big, it's gonna
Yeah.
die. There's no chance if it's living, if it's just sitting there going, "Hey guys, I'm still here.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Listen to me. Please listen to me."
Yeah. I also think that there's a PS5 digital edition and then there's a digital version of the Xbox Series S, which I had this conversation with my cousin. We believe that digital consoles are completely useless.
I mean, yeah, it kind of seems useless. Like, yeah, let's go load up my digital console on my actual PC and
Yeah.
let's load it up on my PC where I
Hmm.
have all the access to every game I want to.
Well, yeah, but there is one problem with this. So, you know how you have to buy the games online? What if
Yeah.
Sony or Microsoft ends like customer support or technical support for the digital consoles? So then you buy one from GameStop, it has no games on it. You're basically like screwed.
Yeah, that's just kind of like you waste your money. It's all
Yeah,
gone. Like imagine that happening. You have no chance of getting your money back because they're like
yeah,
you can't really fake it being like a bad product because
hmm,
you bought it. You're the dumb one here.
yeah,
Yet you didn't know this because you didn't research about these digital consoles that could easily just waste your money.
yeah. And then if you're a person like me, or I'm sure that you might have done this in the past, where you buy a lot of your games from stores like GameStop. If
Yeah,
you have the digital console, the cheaper digital console, you can't use it. You can't play the game. You are forced to buy brand new ones.
it's like having the not like it's a good thing like you're not really wasting as much materials, but also it could easily screw somebody over as fast as it would as the other part would screw over the environment. But I mean, it's at least you can't get like at least you have the tangible thing in your
Yeah.
hands, and Microsoft just can't go like, "Oop, we got your games, haha," and
Yeah.
then just completely like destroy the digital market.
But yeah, I don't think that's how it works because you download the games, but if you were to buy it like let's say technical support ends 15 years from now and then someone like buys a console from like a used game shop.
Yeah,
They try to load games, the servers are shut down, so you can't do anything with it.
you can only play that one game that still has a server up because why not? And it's like really bad. Like
Yeah.
it's even to the standards of like old time. It's for them it'd
Hmm.
be old time. It'd be extremely bad. Like I'm
Hmm.
actually gonna look on Steam just to find one.
Yeah.
It's like Raidland, like a
Oh
game
yeah.
named Raidland, and you just
Yeah.
and it's just sitting there going like, okay, so I only have this one game and I don't know what to do with it.
Hmm.
And it also looks like it's completely awful, like nothing there of substance. So let's
Yeah.
just play that for the next 20 hours.
Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, I'd say I understand why Sony and Microsoft are doing this with the digital consoles, but in the long run, it's gonna bite you in the ass.
Yeah, because when you're buying like a GameCube right now, you
Yeah,
have the GameCube, you have the games, you can easily get the games and the GameCube together. You got stuff, and the servers aren't shutting down.
yeah, because
But
it was meant to be physical. I mean, or you could just buy a Wii and make it way cheaper.
yeah, honestly, BioWare.
I play all my GameCube games on the Wii, honestly.
Me and my brother have broken two Wii's before, but
Wow.
so we can't use the Wii anymore. But we
I
have a Wii
found,
U.
yeah, I found my Wii. I found one of my Wii's. I have two for some reason.
Uh,
I found one at GameStop for like No, I found it at Goodwill for like $7 and it still worked. And
It
it had,
still
dude,
worked. It
dude,
still
get
worked.
this. And dude, get this. It had Super Mario Galaxy 2 in the disk drive.
Bro, it actually had that. Like, that's like they're selling the Super Mario Galaxy for like $20 approximately right now.
Yeah.
Nintendo is, because like they're selling all of them for $60, so it's like $20 per game. And
Yeah.
you got the number 2 one, which is newer than number 1 because they're selling Galaxy
Yeah.
for $7 plus the console, and they still work.
Yeah.
That is a surprise.
Yeah, that was like the best day of my life at up to that point.
Yeah, because like I mean, free console, free game, basically it's basically free console and
Yeah.
a free game. Sign me up,
And
sign
it's
me up.
Goodwill, so you can find Wiimotes for like $6 a piece and stuff like
That
that.
have
So
like one button that you can't press. It's glued for some reason. It's glued down.
I'm sure that people have had those experiences, but I've never actually had them, honestly. So
I
that's good.
haven't been into a good will,
Mhm.
so
But yeah, let's get back to the talk on digital consoles.
yeah,
Yeah, this is what we were talking about, where we were going to go way off the rails.
yeah. I mean, I kind of guessed it.
Yeah. So I understand why they are doing it. They are doing it to be cheap because the disk drive is probably the most expensive thing besides obviously like the processor and the storage and things like
Like,
that. So with the Xbox Series X, I think the console is $500 or $600, and then the digital one is like 300. So it's heavily discounted, and there's also a thing that's stupid about the Series X where it requires to be on a 4K TV. Like it
why?
straight out requires it. I don't know why,
But
but
like,
it
it's like
does.
saying if you're too poor, don't let you play this. So don't be poor.
Yeah, you know that like black and white TV that I have?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I hooked up a Xbox 360 to it and it worked flawlessly. You're trying to tell me that this high-tech console can't work on this TV?
It's like saying, "Oh wow, so you got a TV that's like pretty decent. It runs everything pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
It's still not that old.
Yeah.
Give me a 4K one. We won't let you play unless you get a 4K one because that gives us better press,
Mm-hmm.
and we want better."
Yeah. That's like the one plus about the Series S. It doesn't require 4K because
Yeah.
it outputs I think at 1440p, which is
Oh,
still pretty good.
that is like better than like the highest quality on YouTube, which I have. I have YouTube up for some reason. Don't question why I have the
Okay.
Guile theme up.
Okay, that's fair. I probably will listen to that when I go for a
Get
quick
off.
run.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. That is the best thing for going on a run. Like not the best thing, but like it's a
dun
good
dun dun
song.
dun dun
Like
dun dun dun. Dun.
it's like a good song for running because then you have if you're going on the beat, it's still decent. And if
Yeah.
you're not going on the beat, it just sounds like you're going to kick somebody's bleep and then and then just run afterwards and then completely
Uh-huh.
dominate everyone. It's just gonna be.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're gonna win this.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. But with the Series S, with it working on an old TV like this,
Yeah.
the PS5 also has a digital edition, but it also both models require the 4K TV. So that makes the digital version even more useless.
Bro, why? Dude, it's like saying, well, we're still beating out Microsoft right now, and
Well,
we're
yeah.
winning. And but then let's just make it so that the poor people still can't play, so that we look like we're worse overall. So that like people who can afford a 4K TV and only have like a TV from like a few years ago and they just got it.
Yeah, this is
Let's just say they
mhm.
can't play it anymore, and then they're just not gonna be able to play it and just ban
Yeah.
it.
Like this one's probably from like 2013, so I don't see why it
Bruh.
should be an issue.
I mean, like my TV, like the TVs we have are like not that old, and like
Hmm.
they still run like they run an Xbox perfectly. The Xbox is the thing that lags, or the like not even the internet because my internet's so good. So like the Xbox is the thing that lags because nothing can lag other than the Xbox in that situation.
Because it's trying to gather more power.
Yeah.
But besides that, so you playing any games currently?
It's still only Minecraft and CS:GO, man. I haven't really branched out too much yet.
Okay.
I've just been because I got like 200 hours in CS right now, and I
Yeah.
want to turn that to like 5,000. But I've also been playing Minecraft because my sense of completion hasn't been fulfilled yet. So
Yeah.
gotta go till that works, until that finishes.
Yeah. Yep. So I don't really have much other questions to ask you. So I will thank you for helping me with this because I didn't know what I would do without you.
Yeah, I mean, I have like some links to other people, so I can
Mhm.
like talk to. I'm probably gonna talk to Roman to see if I can interview him tomorrow.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, honestly, it's kind of a hassle to get in touch with your friends
Yeah.
at this
Let me
point.
just stop